So, my dear friends, the serpent belongs to the class, the family of the reptiles. It means that his seed are called the reptilians. And this is the parable, my dear friends, that Jesus is talking about the wheat and the tares. Obviously, if we read again, we're going to see a lot of things in here. That's because he is saying in the same field that the man sowed the good seed, in the same field, the enemy sowed his own seed. And the field is the world, my dear friends. So there are the seed of the serpent, reptilians, also living amongst us, the wheat and the tares. Then he says, but then we would not know about them. How come the servant realized it? Only when the grain had sprouted and produced a crop. Because when it produced a crop, then the tares also appeared. So, my dear friends, there is a difference between the children of the Most High God, which is the seed of the woman, and the children, the seed of the serpent, which are the reptilians. And there is no reconciliation. We know that from Genesis 3:15. And this is why Jesus says an enemy did this. So, coming to specifically us, when we have a disagreement with people, my dear friends, and people hurt us and we consider them to be our enemies because they hurt us or they harmed us or they gave us a great deal of harm, they could be our enemy. I may have an enemy, but that does not make that person the enemy of God, okay? Because he could also be a child of the Most High God. It's just that that person has not spiritually developed in order for them to understand in Christ we are all children of the Most High God when it comes to serving the purpose of the Most High God. But Jesus Christ in this particular parable is talking about a particular enemy. An enemy did this. And of course, he's talking about two seeds. He's talking about the seed that the good man sowed, which is Jesus Christ, and the seed that Satan sowed, which is the serpent seed. Okay? So of course there is a difference. Of course, this is why Jesus Christ says at the end of the harvest, we all know that it's also recorded in Matthew 25 that Jesus Christ is going to separate the sheep from the goats. Okay? So the wheat, my dear friends, is the good seed sown by the good man, which is Jesus Christ. Okay? He gives us the good seed. He's the good seed. He's the good news. Okay? He's the word made flesh. But then the seed of the serpent, my dear friends, which is also the offspring of Satan, they also live amongst us. And we would not know them until the time of the harvest. But then again, God may surprise us with so many things and so many revelations that it's coming, which I've mentioned this so many times in my previous videos. So if a revelation drops about this and it comes to light about this reality, there will be people that they're not going to be able to take it easily, okay? And this is why the Lord always wants us to remain in prayer. And my dear friends, this is why Jesus Christ says, pray for your enemies, because your enemy is your enemy. It's not precisely the seed of the serpent. And that enemy may also require the mercy of God to be saved. We don't know who is around us, and we cannot sit and judge those who hurt us. This is why Jesus Christ says in Matthew 5:44, we should pray for our enemies, because he knows that we all have enemies. Yet again, when it comes to this particular parable, my dear friends, does not specify about my enemy or your enemy. It specifies about the seed of the serpent, and that's the mystery. This is why, my dear friends, despite of the fact that Jesus told us to pray for our enemies, he still spoke about this parable, because there are two seeds in this world: the seed of the serpent and the seed of the woman, the children of the Most High God and the children of the serpent. Until next time, stay blessed, my dear friends.